Octopus. This guy is like he has a brain in each arm. Octopuses have 500 million neurons, but two-thirds of them are outside the central brain, located in their arms. That's why they can open jar lids and slip through gaps as small as a coin. In fact, an octopus named Inky escaped from his aquarium and reached the ocean through a 50-meter drain pipe. What's truly unsettling is their ability to plan. They watch people's routines, wait for that exact moment when no one is looking, and then they act. Crows can remember human faces for at least 17 years. When researchers studied them, they wore special masks, and years later, the crows saw anyone wearing those masks as the same threat. They even taught this information to their offspring who weren't alive during the original event. They did this by gathering and scolding the masked figure, taking defensive postures, and letting the young observe and copy the behavior. Crows also understand water displacement. If needed, they drop stones into a container to raise the water level. They can also use various tools and solve complex puzzles. African gray parrot. This chatterbox understands human speech. A parrot named Alex was able to identify 50 objects, 7 colors, 5 shapes, and could count up to 6. He understood the concepts of same, different, bigger, smaller, and 0. He would even give intentionally wrong answers when he got frustrated, showing that he understood expectations and deliberately chose to defy them. Another parrot named Griffin completed tests that required inferring the location of hidden food by looking at which cups were shown empty, and he performed better than 5-year-old children. Goffin's cockatoo. This handsome bird creates multi-step tools. A cockatoo named Figaro made long wooden splinters from beams to reach objects he couldn't otherwise access. These parrots can solve problems that require using 2 tools at the same time, each with a different function. In one experiment, they had to use a stick to guide a ball through a maze. 3 cockatoos solved it in under 35 seconds on their first try. They also carry several tools together and choose the right one when they reach the problem. Orangutan. These strong guys plan for the tasks they will do in the future. They select the tools they will use beforehand and carry them over long distances. They make umbrellas from leaves in the rain and use sticks to extract insects from tree holes. Since they can anticipate future needs, they demonstrate mental time travel and prefer larger but delayed rewards over smaller ones that can be taken immediately. They pass the mirror test, and some learn human sign language. Wild orangutans remember the fruiting cycles of trees for years and return when the time is right. Their problem-solving abilities also include stacking boxes to reach food and testing the water depth before crossing. Chimpanzee. These cute guys share 98.8% of their DNA with humans. In a memory test conducted in 2007, young chimpanzees outperformed both adult chimps and college students. After seeing the positions of numbers for less than a second, they remembered them with almost perfect accuracy. They use tools with clear purpose, from selecting sticks to hunt termites to crafting spears by sharpening branches with their teeth. They form alliances, deceive their rivals, and hold grudges that last for years. Bonobos are among the most advanced primates in social intelligence. They can tell whether the person in front of them knows something or not and adjust their gestures accordingly. This is a strong indicator of theory of mind. They quickly read emotional signals within the group and calm stressed individuals through touch. Bonobos raised by their mothers show higher levels of empathy. Their ability to interpret social cues and understand intentions makes them exceptionally intelligent. Dolphin. Dolphins develop self-awareness earlier than human children. Dolphin calves only 7 months old can inspect marks on their bodies using mirror reflections. Human babies do this at 18 to 24 months. Each dolphin has a unique signature whistle that functions like a name. They understand syntax and process the word order in commands. One dolphin remembered the unique whistles of tank mates it hadn't seen in over 20 years. This is the longest social memory ever recorded in a non-human species. Elephant. Elephants possess the largest brain of any land animal at 5 kilograms. They remember water sources separated by hundreds of kilometers and return year after year. Studies show elephants recognize calls of at least 100 other elephants. They mourn their dead, returning to sites to touch bones with their trunks. They pass the mirror test and comfort distressed individuals through vocalizations and touch, showing empathy that extends beyond their species. Pig. Pigs can solve problems that surprise most animals. At Purdue University, 4 pigs played a video game using a joystick and performed far better than random chance. Pigs can recognize themselves in a mirror at only 6 weeks old, just like dolphin calves. Mother pigs sing to their piglets while nursing. Research has shown that pigs display empathy and adjust their behavior when other pigs seem stressed. They learn new tasks after only a few demonstrations and remember the information for months. Sea lion. Sea lions understand logical relationships. One sea lion learned that if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. Their brains weigh between 300 and 400 cubic centimeters, similar to chimpanzees. In computerized tests, sea lions learn to use controllers to complete on-screen tasks. They also move in time to musical rhythms, a capacity once believed unique to humans and some parrots. Dog process human communication in ways no other animal matches. A border collie named Chaser learned 1,022 individual object names and retrieved them with 95% accuracy. Dogs detect cancer in humans with accuracy exceeding 90%. They distinguish between happy and angry facial expressions and adjust behavior accordingly, something wolves raised with humans cannot do. Domestication reshaped dog cognition to prioritize human social cues. Rats make decisions based on what they do and do not know. In tests examining metacognition, rats chose to skip difficult tasks when uncertain. Rats exhibit empathy. When one rat was trapped while another roamed freely, the free rat worked to release the companion without reward. When given choices between freeing companions and accessing chocolate, rats often freed companions first, then shared the chocolate. Pigeons recognize individual human faces and remember them for years. Researchers fed pigeons while one person acted hostile and another friendly. Even after swapping clothes, pigeons avoided the hostile person, using facial features rather than clothing. They navigate using Earth's magnetic field and visual landmarks, returning to locations from hundreds of kilometers away. Pigeons have been shown to tell faces apart in photographs at nearly the same level as some primates.